Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on this look that I'm wearing right now. I was at Ulta yesterday and they had Dose of Colors there, and I had no idea that they actually started carrying them in Ulta. Oh, rude. In Ulta, and they had a bunch of these block party shadows. I have been on the fence about buying these in the past, like when they first came out, because I had no idea what the formula was going to be, but I knew that they were really pretty. But they're, let's be honest, they're $20 a piece, so I was kind of contemplating whether they were going to be worth it or not. But when I saw them in person at Ulta, I freaked out. Like, I had never been more excited about a product in my life. I decided to get this shade, which is called Sizzle, and this is not something I normally would gravitate towards, and I actually didn't pick out this shade. My sister was with me and she loved this shade so much because red's her favorite color. Besides that, like, I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but it has a red undertone, but then I don't know how to explain it. It has like purples and silver glitters throughout it, but it's not like chunky glitter. Like, it just blended really nice. And the formula, you guys, like, this is gonna be one swipe. Are you kidding me? So you could see the glitters on it are so pretty. I actually can't wait to pick up more of these Dose of Colors shadows. I also use a bunch of new products that I bought yesterday. I got a new foundation. This is my second time wearing this foundation, but I'm already so obsessed because this eyeshadow just looks like skin. Like, it doesn't look like, I mean, I said eyeshadow. Oh my god. I meant foundation. This foundation looks like skin. Like, you can't even tell that I'm wearing foundation. There's also a bunch of other stuff that I tried out in this video. So if you are interested and you want to learn how to get this look, then just keep watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, so the first thing I'm doing is priming my eyes with a ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and then I'm going in with a Modern Renaissance palette in the shade Burnt Orange with my Sigma E40 brush, and I'm only outlining my eye with this. As you can tell, I don't have a crease on my eye, so I have to outline my own crease, and I'm also sharpening up the edges with this shade. Next, I'm taking this Real Gar shade with my Morphe M433 brush. I bought this brush thinking it was going to be the same as their old Morphe M433 brush, but apparently they remade it. It's a lot flatter than their original M433 brush, so I have to play around with it some more to see if I like it. But as you can tell in this video, I'm going back and forth between the old one and the new one. So now I'm taking the shade Real Gar in the same brush, and I'm just focusing this mainly on the outer corner of my eye just to kind of give it more dimension, and so there's not just a flat red, so that way we have some dimension on the outer corner of our eye. And I'm going to go back and forth between the Sigma E40 brush and the M433 to make sure that there are no harsh lines. Now for the star of the show, we're going to take Sizzle by Dose of Colors. And I'm going to be honest, I was not sure how to use this shade whatsoever. So I sprayed it with Fix Plus and then I pat it on. But it made it look really, really pigmented and really red. But I'm going to show you a clip of me using it with no Fix Plus, and it looks exactly the same. So you do not need to use Fix Plus with this. You can just go straight onto your lid from the pan. You can also use your fingers for this, but I actually don't like using my fingers on my eyes, so because I don't have that much lid space, so I need a brush to be more precise. And then I'm going to go back into my Morphe M433 brush to blend the edges. Next, we're taking Cypress Umber with a more precise brush, and oh my gosh, I actually don't remember the name of this brush. I'll link it down below, but I'm just focusing it on the outer corner of my eye and then blending with the Sigma E40 again. Next, I'm taking my Tarte Sex Kitten eyeliner. Ooh, so risque. But as you can see, I put concealer on the outer edges because I got a little sloppy with my wing, and that's just how you fix it. Then I primed my face with the Cover FX blurring primer. I love this primer right now. And then I use the Born This Way foundation in the shade Golden, and I'm using a Real Techniques brush to put it on my face. And then I'm taking my Tatcha Luminous spray and spraying my beauty blender with it, and that's how I'm gonna blend my foundation in. I don't like too much coverage. I just like a light wash of foundation on my face. I don't want to go too heavy. Then I'm taking my Naked Urban Decay concealer in the shade Light Neutral. I love this concealer right now, but as you can see, I'm only putting a little bit of concealer on because you do not need to cover your whole entire under eye with concealer and then have to drag it down to your face. You only need a little bit to put under your eyes, you can see, and then just blend that out. Next, I'm taking the Kat Von D translucent powder, and I'm just dipping my my beauty blender into this. And as you can see, like, this has no color, which is what I love about it, and it doesn't look like there's powder on my face when I put it on. I went to Miami a couple weeks ago actually, and one of my friends, she's super oily, and she has a hard time finding something that her oils don't break through, and I told her to borrow this, and she immediately went out and bought it because Miami heat was no joke, and this kept her foundation on all day. Now we're just gonna go back to all the shades that we put on our actual lid and put them underneath from inner corner to outer corner. And of course, we're gonna go back into the Sizzle shade and put that in the inner corner and drag it out. Probably, oh, okay, I was gonna say 3/4 of the way in, but I went all the way. And then you want to go back to Cypress Umber to outline the outer edge, just to kind of connect it to the wing. I don't want to use a black under my eye because I just want that contrast, so I just use Cypress Umber. It's, you know, a deep dark brown. Now for lashes, we are using Queen Bee lashes, and those are actually my favorite lashes of all time. Then for bronzer, we're going in with the Too Faced Sun Bunny, and this was actually my first time ever using this bronzer, and I love it. I've been wearing it every day ever since. As you can see, like, it's not super pigmented. Like, when you put it on, it's just a light wash, but it's incredibly buildable. Like, that's what I love about this. So I can wear this when I'm more fair and then build it up when I get a tan during the summer. And it might seem like this is a little too warm to contour with, but I actually used this to contour my nose and it looked really good. So I was really impressed with that. Next, we're going to go into blush, and this is the shade Melba by MAC. This is one of my favorite blushes of all time. I use this in my videos all the time, and I've had it for forever now, and I still haven't been able to use it up, but I use it almost every day, and I love it. Next, for highlight, we're taking the Anastasia highlight with I'm Reezy, and oh my god, this highlight is blinding, you guys. I've had this highlight for ever since it came out a few months ago, but every time I use it, I still make the same expression because it's just amazeballs. It's amazing. Then for my lippy, I'm taking the Laura Lee Los Angeles liquid lipstick in the shade Topless. It's just a really nice pinky nude, and I love it. It's super comfortable on the lips. And then I'm just going to finish highlighting my eyes with the Anastasia highlighter. And that's going to complete this look, you guys. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye!